Hi, fellow traders. I hope everybody had a good day today. It was a pretty good Tuesday. Monday was not kind to me, but today was a little bit better. But I do have some time today to go over some of my trades or all of the trades I took today. So we'll get into that. First, as most of you may know, do have my day trading education chat room up. Anybody that's in there now, they tell you it's all about education because that's what's going to get you to the next level. Um, I'm trying to teach every day, teach through every trade I take. You get to see every trade I take live. My platform is up. You get to see me go in and out. If I get stopped out, you see me get stopped out. Every decision I make, every thought I have, you hear right here in chat. So, and hopefully, it'll help you. It's helped a lot of people be able to hear my thought process, and they're able to kind of design and work through and develop their own thought process. But in the room, you get access to my scans. I only use a couple of scans throughout the day. That's all I need to tell me what's moving and what's setting up for the strategies that I trade. We have a live news feed coming in. I usually cut Benzinga on around lunchtime or so. I don't have it on in the morning because I've already got my watch list and I'm concentrating on the stocks that we found that are in play that day. And like now, I'm trying to do more daily recap videos. You have the option of small group mentorship. We're doing our first one this Thursday. Then you get one live education webinar per week, and that's a 90-minute class that I do every Wednesday. And it covers, if I get the same question by a bunch of people in 1 week, then I'll do a class on that. Or if not, it'll be on something that I feel I need to share, with the group. So you do get that one class every week. You also get to participate in private study groups that you put together yourself. You come together with other traders and you guys put together your study group, and the room is available for you to meet. So I make it available for whenever your group wants to meet at night. I have the room open and you guys can use it, use the mic, use screen share, and it's just like having a study group, a regular study group like you would when you were in school. And that's the idea behind all of this. I have completed my day trading course called Day Trading the Average Joe Way. It's 100% live class with direct instruction. I don't sell a recording. I don't believe in that. I believe if you're going to take a class, it needs to be live. There needs to be interaction. And that's what you get with this. And you learn the same strategies and the process that I use to make me successful and to get to where I'm at. It's 15 90-minute classes. It's limited to 25 traders per class. I keep it small so that you can get the attention you need in the class. You get access to the chat room and weekly webinars like you would if you were in the yearly subscription and chat. You get all of that while the course is in session, which runs about 4 months. You get access to the small group mentor sessions as well. You get access to the market replay platform that we have that will allow you to practice at night and on the weekends. And you have access to that while you're in the course, which is about 4 months. You can put together private study groups. You have the access to the ability to do that and use the room to meet. And you have lifetime access to your class. Your classes will be recorded, but they won't be released to you until after we do the class. So the class is live, but if you want to go back and watch a recording of the live class after you've gone through it, that will be available to you. Like I said, I don't sell videos. I don't believe in selling those type of videos. So everything's gonna be live. If you want more information, just reach out to me, Ed at Averagejoetrader.com, or you can contact me directly from my website. Just let me know. All right, tomorrow we have Sneak Peek Wednesday, starting at 8:30. Just go to averagejoetrader.com. There's a window right there on the home page. As soon as I go live at 8:30, you'll see me in that window, and you can blow it up. It'll go to full screen, and just hang out with me for the next 2 hours. We'll build a watch list and everything like we do every morning, but then you'll be able to see the same platform that I stream and chat. Now, don't stream the actual chat room, because you would only be able to see half the platform. Number one, you wouldn't be able to see all of the scans, and I want to keep respect the privacy of the members that are in my room. So I will stream the whole platform that I stream in chat, so you'll be able to see the whole thing, and you'll get to see me trade, win, lose, or draw. And every Wednesday that we've done this, the videos are on YouTube under the playlist Sneak Peek Wednesday, so you can check those out too if you have time. All right, now we get to the good stuff. Now we're going to talk about the trades from today. We had MOMO and DRS on our DKS on our watch list, and this is DKS. And what we did was we traded the opening range breakdown. That's what we were looking at. Here's the candle that printed at 9:30. We got in on this candle 9:37. That's when we shorted it right under this 50.45 level. We got in at 50.30. I was a little late getting in, but got in. We got the cover here at first cover at 49. I got 25 covered at 49.90, the rest at 49.86. So we covered half right here, and I had 49.90 there, but we actually picked up 4 cents on it, so that was good slippage there. Then I covered 50 right here at this line at 49.48. I put out a bid here at 50, so that hit, and my other bid was here at 49.20. Now this was a little mistake. I wanted to put it at 49, but I put it at 40.20, and as soon as I put the bid in, it got hit. Just as soon as it went in, because when I put it in, we were up here at 49.40, and as soon as I put it in, it went down and hit it. So it took me out, and I missed this move here. This would have been, another nice leg to the trade. I didn't have the conviction to get back in once we rejected this and just kept coming down. So I waited for the bounce and looked to reshort it on this rejection here. So I got in, and it washed out pretty quick. My goal was to get out here, but it kind of washed out pretty quick, got bought back up, and it shook out a lot of shorts. There were a lot of people in the room that took this and ended up getting stopped out on this candle here. But while I was trading this, I told everybody in the room, I was like, I'm going to have to give this a little bit more room. I recognized what the market makers were doing, or whoever it was playing with the price action on this. I recognized what was happening, so I said, I know I need to give it room. We've been respecting the 20 all day. I'm going to respect it here. So I gave it a little bit more room than I normally give it, and the trade ended up working. It actually never closed above the 9 moving average. We had a run up, which would have taken out my max loss stop, but we never did close above the 9, so that was good. Technically, the trade was still in play. I got out here a little bit early. Kind of got spooked out because of this candle, but I got out a little bit early. Took some more here, and just held through this, held through all of this, and ended up, let's see, at 12:25. This is when I got out. I held through all of this. It never did get 47.50. I had a bid out at 47.50, waiting for it to get hit. And I ended up going to lunch and waiting for it to get hit, waiting for it to get hit. But then when we claimed the 20, I went ahead and took it off. That was according to plan. And then I had turned my platform off. I was done for the day. And I started watching this, and I saw it rolling over. And I ended up actually traded this on my phone. I was on a Skype call during this time, and I saw it, and we were talking, and I was like, I was talking to another trader. We were talking about setups and the trend continuation, and I was like, this is a solid setup. So I talked them through trading it while I actually traded it on my phone. So this worked out pretty good, with the exception of this accidental. I didn't intend on covering both here, but I was trying to put in another bid, and I ended up messing with the keypad and ended up closing it out, which probably was a good thing because I would have gotten stopped out on this last piece anyway. So this turned out to be a pretty good trade today. And this is a trend continuation that I like to trade. Now, does it work all the time? No. We're going to look at a couple of trades here that it didn't work on today. But this is what I like to do. I saw we lost it here, and we pulled back. I didn't really have any conviction, but right here we made a lower high. And relative to this pullback, we made a lower low and a lower high. So I felt if we lost all of this, it would be safe to get in. And that's what we did. So that was a nice little trade. Went it up 356.03. So this is a $300 trade. Once you take, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Once you take $60 off for commissions, it's going to be close to $300 on this trade. So this wasn't bad, trading 200 shares. And that's all we traded here. But we did trade 300 here, but 200 is what we got the bulk of this with. All right, so the next trade I took, this was a stop out. MOMO, it was on our watch list. So I waited and waited and waited until it gave me kind of a clear breakdown. I let it fail VWAP. I waited for the retest. Here's why I wait for the retest. Had I jumped in this on this crack, I would have been stopped out. Because when it went to retest VWAP, it pushed through it, would have stopped me out. So here I waited for us to lose it again. I waited for the retest and fail. Once it failed, I got in. That's the safest entry that you can get. I mean, the absolute safest entry. I waited for it. It lost VWAP, waited for the retest and failed. But we didn't get any follow through, and you can see I ended up getting stopped out back up here at VWAP. So, that was the MOMO trade here. Just didn't get the momentum to the downside. It just got bought right back up. And this fooled me too, because we made a lower low. I kind of discounted this wick here. I looked at this, and according to this, I made a lower low. Here was a lower high. We never pushed VWAP. This is one of those 3 out of 10 that don't work. So luckily I had a nice stop in place. Only lost $44 on this with commissions about 50 bucks. So no harm, no foul on that. That's exactly what I like to do. This is a win for me. And this is what I like to teach every day, is you put in your hard stop. Now I know on DKS, wasn't it DKS? I did not use my stop. I pulled it. Actually, I didn't enter it because I recognized what was going on. And I said it as soon as I recognized it, that there's something going on. I'm not going to put it out here because they're seeking stop losses. Somebody's seeking big stop losses. And that's exactly what happened. But for the most part, we're going to put in a hard stop and we're going to stick to it. Because once we lost this, the trade plan was dead. Next up was MYL. MYL was the same thing. Here we lost. I missed this move. I was really waiting for this thing to calm down. So we pulled down, it bounced back up, and this was on my RSI extreme scan. So I was looking for the trend continuation down. I thought we still had some decent momentum in this trade, and I was looking for it to test the low here around 42.80, but we didn't. We kind of got hung up here. No follow through again. Pushed right back through and got stopped out. Lost 26 cents, $26 on this one with commissions about 30 bucks. So not bad. Not bad at all. And this is keeping our losses tight, sticking to the technicals, not sitting here holding and hoping, and just recognizing when the stock breaks your technical and it's time to let it go. I didn't let it sit here on the 20 because I didn't have that conviction. I didn't like the price action. And that's whenever that happens, you have to stick to it. Got to stick to your plan. All right, so that was my day today. And that's just one thing. After this, I pretty much shut it down after these last 2 failed trend continuations, because I realized at that point the trend continuation trade wasn't going to work today. I wasn't going to get the follow through because the SPY would sell off pretty good for a couple candles, and then it would have a strong bounce. It would sell off and have a strong bounce, and I couldn't get a stock to really give me any trend continuation. And it's all about recognizing the market conditions, because it changes from 1 hour to the next. And something could have happened and sparked some interest in the market, and we could have got volatility after lunch. You never know what can happen. You still have to be here, and you got to be locked in and focused, but you just have to take your time and make sure that You get solid setups, and when they don't work, you don't hold in hope, you stop out. And you live to fight another day. So we're living to fight another day. We're growing our account by a couple $100. And we'll be back tomorrow looking to do the same thing. So don't forget, join us tomorrow for our sneak peek Wednesday. Just go to averagejoetrader.com about 8:30. That's when we start our pre-market show. And then we'll be moving on into 9:30 at the open. And you can hang out with me for an hour. You can hear the interaction I have and what I share in chat. And that's what I do every day. You know, you can ask anybody that's in the room, they'll tell you that's what we do every day. So my goal is to make sure that you learn how to trade and that you learn the truth about day trading and what you have to do to be successful and to be consistent. You know, that's my number one priority. All right, so you guys, that was my day. Have a great evening and a great night. And I hope to see you guys first thing tomorrow morning.